You know, some stories stay with a man forever. I heard this one late one rainy night, sitting at a little truck stop outside Charlotte. An old waitress wiped her eyes and said, "Mister, have you ever heard about little Johnny?" I told her no, and she began to tell me. Little Johnny lived down by the railroad tracks, in a shack with a roof full of holes. His daddy left when he was just 5 years old, when the winter winds turned cruel and cold. His mama worked long hours at the laundry downtown, just trying to keep food on their plate. And Johnny would wait by the window each night, praying Mama wouldn't be late. Little Johnny, little Johnny, with those big green tear-filled eyes, always dreaming of a better tomorrow, while the boy inside him cried. He smiled though the world had forgot him, and never oh, little Johnny carried a grown man's sorrow, through the hurt, the loneliness and pain. The waitress stopped pouring coffee for a moment, looked out the window at the rain, and softly said, "That little boy loved one thing more than anything. He loved hearing those big trucks blow their horns. Said someday he'd drive one all across America. Every evening he'd wave at the truckers passing by from the shoulder of Highway 10. And the drivers all knew that little freckled face, so they'd honk their air horns again. One old driver named Big Jim Thompson would stop and bring candy sometimes, and Johnny would laugh like Christmas morning for a few precious moments in time. Little Johnny, little Johnny, with those worn out hand-me-down shoes, still believing there was hope in this world, though he had so much to lose. He'd talk about driving big diesels with his name painted on the side, but nobody knew little Johnny was sick and slowly dying inside. The old waitress had tears running down her cheeks now. She said one December night, the snow came early, and little Johnny never showed up by the highway. Big Jim got word, so he drove his rig down to the little shack. He found Johnny's mama crying softly beside a tiny empty bed. She said, "Mister, he talked about trucks till the very end." Then she quietly bowed her head. Big Jim walked outside in the snowfall and looked up toward the sky, while every truck along that highway blew their horns that night and cried, "Little Johnny, little Johnny, now there's no more pain to bear." And I bet those golden streets of heaven have 18-wheelers everywhere. And when the lonely truckers hear thunder rolling through the midnight sky, they still say that's little Johnny driving his big rig by. And friend, if you ever hear a truck horn late at night, say a little prayer for little Johnny.